So if you look at the charts, you can see that price has been ranging for quite some time, because here you can see price was bearish. Then this was the last breakout structure to the downside we had. Then after that, price created a change of character. And from this change of character, I was anticipating price to go up. But as you can see, price failed to go up. It opened the market on Monday with a gap. And with this gap, it resulted in price creating another change of character. After this change of character, normally we'll be looking for shorts from these levels. But as you can see, price did not respect that. Again, it created another change of character. So price was in a range and there was no much trading opportunities. Then after that, price gave us a breakout structure after this change of character, and the market was promising to now start creating a new trend, because previously it was in a range. So on this trend, I was anticipating long positions from this, but as you can see, price again created another change of character. So basically, for the past few weeks, you can see price is just in a range and there's no clear structure on AUDUSD. So currently, where the price is, you can see the last structure formed was from this high right here to this low, and this is our dealing range. So from this dealing range, you can see that price created a change of character, meaning we're now looking for shorts. And after this change of character, you can see price took out adjustment at this level and it created a new lower low at this point. So what we normally do is you can use the Fibonacci tool to identify premium and discount levels. So from this high to this low, you can see this is our 50% Fibonacci, and up above the 50% we have the 78% level. So it's wise to look for shorts from the 78% level. And if you sell directly from here, it means your risk reward will be at least 1 to 3 minimum, right? Like this. So that's why I identified this level as a point of interest. As you can see here, POI 78 fib level. So we're looking for shorts from this point. But this is on 4H. For interest, we go to lower time frames. So based on this H4 analysis, we can go to 1 hour to look for possible setups for intraday. So on the intraday perspective, you can see that price was bearish, and then it created a change of character here, then another breakout structure, and here we have the liquid grab after price took out this adjustment. So after this adjustment was taken out, price created a higher high here, but as you can see, this high was transferred from this point here to this point because of this liquid grab, right? And after that, you can see price created a change of character, and after this change of character, price went on to create another breakout structure after this adjustment was taken out. So now normally when you see price moving in a bearish momentum like this will be our change of character. Then so price is currently like this. So you can see price took out adjustment here, adjustment, then this breakout structure, right? So for us to be able to look for shorts from this dealing range, from this high to this high, we need the adjustment in between. So if there's no adjustment, it means this point there becomes our adjustment, right? So you can see that on this chart here, price created a change of character, then breakout structure. But you can see that in this dealing range from this point to this point, there is no any adjustment. So our higher low here becomes our new adjustment, right? So where should we be looking for shorts? If there was adjustment, then we'll be looking for shorts from this extreme order block. But because of the absence of the adjustment, yes, can you hear me, guys? Just confirming if you can hear me.
Yeah, yes, bro. That's right.
So because of the absence of the adjustment, this higher low becomes our adjustment. And where do we look for shorts from? So you can see that this was a previously unmitigated point of interest, which is responsible for taking out liquidity of this point here. So we'll be looking for shorts from this extreme order block, from the extreme order block that was not mitigated, which is now our point of interest. So on the H1, we'll be looking for shorts after price mitigate this, and you can look for shorts to this level. So this is it on the H1 time frame. But for entries tomorrow, I'll be sending setups on 5-minute time frame, so you can look for entries. But on the H1 perspective, this is it. And for the weekly market overview, I'll just look at the H1, H4, and H1. 5 minutes. I'll be doing it for the rest of the week as we see how price will be delivered. So basically, this is it on the AUDUSD. Now going to the next pair, which is Euro US dollar. Let's see what's happening. So if we go to the 4-hour time frame, you can see something similar to USDJPY. There's a lot of change of characters here, meaning price is not in a healthy price action. Price is just ranging, right? So let me just clear out everything and do a fresh analysis so you can understand where we're standing. So here price was in a bearish momentum breakout structure, and after that, what happened? Price created the change of character. So after this change of character, it meant price was now bullish, and you can see that price was giving us impulse and pullbacks in this level. And here we have the last inducement, which was taken out. And when this inducement was taken out, it meant that this point here becomes a valid higher high, right? So after this higher high, we now have a new dealing range, which is here to this point, right? And we can be looking for shorts from the 78% Fibonacci level, I mean for longs, right? So after that, you can see that price came to this Fibonacci level, which is 78%, and started buying. And after that buy, price created a new breakout structure here, right? So this price action was a bit healthy on the euro dollar. So after this change of character, breakout structure, it means price is bullish. So what do we look for? We'll look for the last inducement. And if you look closely here, you can see this was the impulse move, then a pullback, then an impulse. So this last pullback becomes our inducement, which is taken out. And the moment price takes out this inducement, it means this point here become a valid high high, right? So when the valid high high is created and it's taken out, that means it's a breakout structure. It's our breakout structure. So after this breakout structure, it means this lower high is now validated, right? So currently, this is our dealing range on the Euro US dollar H1 time frame. And just like on the AUDUSD, you can see that in this structure point, there's no any adjustment, meaning our higher low becomes our adjustment. It's the same scenario in the Euro dollar. You can see that in this dealing range, there is no adjustment created. So what that means is our low become our new adjustment. And below this adjustment, you can see we have this decisional order block. Because it's not part of the dealing range, it's no longer a decisional order block, so it becomes a POI, right? So this becomes our POI, and you can see that right in between you have some imbalances. So these are the areas where you can be looking to take trades from, right? But you cannot just blindly take an entry because you need confirmation. So once price reach these levels, we can be looking for longs, right? Once price reach these levels, we can be looking for longs because there is no adjustment here. So this becomes our adjustment. Right. So this is it on the Euro US dollar. This is just the H1 time frame. But if this point is broken, let me explain this to you. So when the market opens, this adjustment, if it's taken out with a wick, like price does something like this and create a wick. So if this happens, it means we can refer to this. If price take out this adjustment with a wick, we can still continue the bullish momentum. But if price closes the full body candle close, it means this is now a change of character and you can start looking for shorts from this point. So based on how the market opens and react to this adjustment is after we see that, then we can decide, are we going short or long with the market? So yeah, basically this is it. This is the current structure on the Euro US dollar. We'll get a more clear view tomorrow morning when the market opens, and I'll send setups in the Discord channel. So yeah, this is it on the Euro US dollar. Next we'll go to the GBPUSD. So on the GBPUSD, you can see price is the similar thing. Price was in a range, a couple of change of characters. Then this was the last change of character created. After that change of character, you can see price is bullish. It took out adjustment here, then lower high. Then price is in a health price action. Then here you can see that price give us a pullback, then adjustment. So basically, you can delete all this and just consider this adjustment here, right? So after this adjustment is taken out, this point here become a valid higher high. And we have a breakout structure, right? So it means this is now our dealing range from this lower high to this point here. So unlike the Australian dollar versus USD and the euro versus the dollar, you can see that here we have an adjustment, and here is our adjustment on the JU, right? So what we're more likely to say is price will come and take out this adjustment and then maybe continue bullish. But you cannot decide because you have to wait for the market to open. And after we see the price action, then we can decide if you're going long or short with the market. But overall, it's still bullish. So let's see how price will react. So this is just the H1 perspective. I'll send analysis tomorrow on the lower time frames for entries. But on the H1, it's bullish. And the last pair is the USDJPY. So on the USDJPY H4 time frame, you can see price is bearish. Right, you can see breakout structure. So let me clear this out. So you can see price is bearish because breakout structure. Then here we have another breakout structure, right? And after this breakout structure, what we have this adjustment, which is not yet mitigated. And above this adjustment, we have our decisional order block, which is this one. And from this decisional order block, we have our extreme order block, which is this one. What this means is USDJPY is bearish on the H4, and we can be looking for shorts from these areas. First from the decisional order block, then secondly from the extreme order block. Areas you can be looking for shorts from. So price has to get to these areas, right? So it means we can see a bullish momentum on the lower time frames until we reach this decisional or the extreme order block. So going to the H1 time frame, you can see price is okay. Let me go back to H4 and make these points only visible on the H4, so we can see clear charts on H1. Now going to H1, we have a bit cleaner charts, and you can see here on H1 price is bearish because this change of character. Then the C is supposed to be an inducement. Then this is supposed to be a break of structure. Right, so after this break of structure, what do we have? We have this inducement, which is currently, let me clear this out. We have another break of structure. After this break of structure, this is our last inducement, which is already taken out. So you can see this inducement is taken out. So what that means is we now have a new valid lower low and our valid higher high, which is at this point. So currently this is our dealing range from this point to this point. So if price is below the 50%, it means we should be looking for long trades, right? So what we are more likely to see is price will complete this current inducement, then go bullish, then it may come back for this imbalance here. Then after that, it can go to these levels, and then we can start looking for shorts from here. So yeah, basically this is it on the AUD, Euro Dollar, GU, and USDJPY. So during the course of the week, I'll be sending lower time frame analysis, which is M5 and H1, so you can take entries. But overall, we can see on H1 this emancipation on the AU, then on Euro Dollar, something here. So yeah, basically this is it. I'll leave this time for questions. If you have any questions on the pairs that I've analyzed, you can unmute your mic and ask, or you can type in the chat.